Okay, so this is kind of a prequel, but a sequel to my custom record of the Cemetery EP that I had pressed up. This actually came in a few weeks before that, surprisingly. It is the band Pre-Baptist. I produced their music and all that. So their newest album, Don't Stab My Hot Pocket, was released this past November, and there was talks about getting a CD out, but then there was just personal stuff on everyone's behalf that got in the way of that, but we're still working towards putting out the first press of the CD. But before that, I wanted to do a test pressing to be sure all the dimensions of the artwork were okay and actually fit onto the CD first before ordering 30 copies, and to make sure the the track listing came out the same. So I have a test pressing. You will see photos of this. I'll pop them up here as well. But a test pressing of the album has, you can't see it right there, but obviously the serial number. And for every single serial number that's a test pressing, it'll be like whatever it is, number -T. Or like the Cemetery EP, since that is a private press, it's the number -PV. So this one's really cool. Obviously very altered artwork for the sake of knowing that it is a test pressing. Same with on the inside. The disc will never look like this. None of the artwork will ever look like this. And it is obviously 4 copies total, one for me and then one for each member of the band. Now, obviously, none of the official pressings of the CD, when it goes into first, second, third pressings, will look like that. It'll be the same cover that you see online, the black and white one. The artwork on the back will not have the background around that. Obviously, it'll say right above where it says written and performed, it will say the exact pressing and the quantity for that pressing. And what I think is really cool and what I will be planning to do is, for each pressing going on, the disc will be different to signify what pressing it is. Like for the first press, if I'm correct, it's just the same. If I'm correct, it's black and red. So then for the second press, might be black and green, black and blue, I don't know yet. It'll pretty much happen when it happens, and also there will be stuff identifying that it's the first, second, third pressing on each one. I just thought it was really cool, and to make sure everything's in order before going into like a mass production of it, a test press is the way to go, and it was honestly really cheap to get them. And I am so happy to be able to press these up, and I would say it's a really big stepping stone, because I've pressed my own CDs before. I might actually do a like a little video on that in the future, but this is the first official Crate Killers Records like release, other than the whatever the hell you call it, that promotional sampler that I've been handing out in everything. That's a promotional piece. This is like official, like this album is set to be released kind of thing, and I think that's really cool, and is also a stepping stone on the journey to preserving music that is at risk of being lost to time, whether it be digital, very hard to find, etc. So this is really cool, and I thank you everyone for watching the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.